guys, in today's video, I'm going to go over the process I used to hire my first virtual assistant. They start in less than 24 hours, super exciting. I'm basically going to outline exactly how I went about the process, the website I used, what I learned during the interviews, about the whole VA process and how they view it, some takeaways, and kind of, I don't know, a whole mix of everything. That will help you guys if you're looking to do the same thing. If you're new to the channel, I am John Muscarello, Side Hustle Experiments. I'm a six-figure seller, do online arbitrage, and also some books. And I created this channel because I'm on a mission to help you make money selling on Amazon, because I know a lot of people hate their jobs or they just want to make extra money, and Amazon is a great way to do so. So, how did I hire my virtual assistant? So basically, the process is pretty simple. I basically created a job on onlinejobs.ph. I did a post looking for an Amazon virtual assistant. Put it out, made a quick job description, what I'm looking for, the tools I want them to use, how they'll be sourcing. I know a lot of people hire VAs for tactical arbitrage. For me, I'm doing it for reverse sourcing. So basically, I said I wanted them to know or be familiar with SellerAmp and Keepa. Those were the two main ones for me, and Google Sheets. So that's mainly what this first VA will be doing. So that was kind of the job description. I had that I wanted them to be full-time. What else did I have? Yeah, that was kind of it. Full-time, little bit of overview, looking for someone to help find leads for Amazon, for online arbitrage, using these three softwares. And I had like 3 or 4 questions for them to put in the response, so I know they read the post. And the last thing I did was I said put your favorite color in the subject line. This way, anyone who did not put the color in the subject line in the email, I just got rid of them. Huge shout out to Roman the Roamer and Taylor Jones for that tip. So that made it really easy. Then I would just open them, see if they answered the questions. If they answered the questions like I asked, there was only like 3 of them, like favorite pet, what's your favorite category to source, and something else. If they did that, I would send them a test. That was basically, can they read a Keepa chart? Can they read some simple data? Can they do some simple math? Ask them if they'd buy products or not buy products, just to see how their logic was thinking. And then basically, if they did somewhat decent on the test, and I thought that they could possibly be a good fit, then I sent them a Google Doc to schedule an interview, and then I interviewed them on Skype. So I posted the job. Within probably 24 to 48 hours, about 30-ish people applied, which was crazy. It was insane. I whittled that down to maybe send out about 15 tests. Maybe about 10 people did the test. I picked the top 3, interviewed the top 3. Pro tip, if you're hiring from the Filipinos, which is where the onlinejobs.ph people are, they are ahead of you. So I scheduled the interviews for Monday. I was like, we're going to do this Monday my time at 8 o'clock, because that's like 8 in the morning for them. And it turns out I would have had to do the interviews on Sunday since they're ahead. So one of them emailed me and was like, hey, I was here for the interview and you never showed up. And I was like, ooh, crap. So word to the wise on that. So I did that. 2 of the 3 had no experience prior. They were all right. They would definitely require a lot more hand-holding, in my opinion. The one person I went with, they they've done it for 3 years for someone else. So basically, they had some experience. They did send me a profitable lead in the test that I actually bought and is currently selling. So I thought it would be a good fit. He did want $4 an hour. I was looking to pay $3, But I just get a good vibe from him, and I really think that, I want him to be happy. And I think $4 is fair, especially if he has 3 years of experience. I said with that, I really want to see 5 to 8 solid leads because I'm paying more than I normally would. So we'll see how that goes. So a big takeaway for me with the interview process. So it's very similar to just doing a job interview yourself. You're basically, and that's how you should treat it. I thought it would be weird or something, but it was just normal. I used Skype to do the interviews, and it was super simple. We went on the Skype call, asked them a bunch of questions, some simple questions. Hey, how are you? Tell me a little bit about yourself. Have you done this before? Kind of stuff like that, what you're looking to make. Basically, if you ever went on an interview, basically questions like that. One of the biggest takeaways for me is the VA sourcing on Amazon is very similar to us having the opportunity to sell on Amazon. So the person I ended up hiring was an engineer, actually. He went to school for engineering, did that whole thing, and his neighbor told him they were a virtual assistant for someone on Amazon. He thought they were crazy. He had no idea like what they were talking about. Thought it was crazy. Basically, like when we start selling on Amazon and we hear, hey, like you would make money on Amazon, you're like, that's crazy. And then people tell you how much money they make. You're like, oh, maybe I should try this. And that's basically what happened for him. And his neighbors told him how much they were making. And he was like, oh my God, like I could make so much more money doing this than being an engineer, which is crazy. So he started to do that. So I thought that was super interesting. The fact that this is like a very lucrative side hustle for them that could turn into full-time work. The second thing I thought was very interesting, they watch a lot of YouTube videos of other Amazon sellers. So the first person that I interviewed was super weird. They weren't weird, but I like turn on the Skype or whatever, and as soon as the cameras go on, she's like, oh my God. And I was like, what's wrong? And she's like, it's you. I was like, I don't follow. She's like, I was watching your videos on how to use SellerAmp because I saw SellerAmp was a requirement. So they are watching videos of people who are making them in the space, which I just think is really cool because basically, like us, we're trying to learn a side hustle. We're trying to learn more about Amazon. You're probably watching this video because you might be thinking about hiring a VA or something like that. But the gist of it is like they are too. Like this is their side hustle. They want to do it full time as well. So I thought that was cool. And kind of one of the other things I thought was cool was there's actually courses about how to be a VA. Like you might take a course on how to sell on Amazon. There are courses for them, how to be a VA, like popular skills you could do, how to reach out to clients, what to charge, all of that. A lot of the people, I forgot what the name of it was, but in their like profiles, they'll say, hey, we're certified from XYZ course, which I thought was interesting and pretty cool. So that was kind of the process that I went through. A lot of people asked me to share all the job descriptions and the questions and the tests and all that kind of stuff. And normally I would do something like that, but Flips for Miles and Fields of Profits actually did a great course on this, like a little VA training bundle. And they're good friends of mine. So basically, I could not find really anything wrong with the way they presented everything. I mean, they give you the questions to ask, the tests, the answer key, all that good stuff. So I will link to that below. I am not going to make anything like that because basically I would just be ripping off what they did. But I can't recommend that enough. It saved me definitely hours to just figure this out. I was literally, if I probably wouldn't have done it if I just couldn't take the job post, fix it to how I wanted it, and just post it. It would have took me a lot longer to do that. Yep, that is kind of the process I went through. I would say it seemed super overwhelming, but after I did it and kind of went through it, I definitely think next time, like anything else, is going to be a lot easier. So I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Let me know in the comments, do you have a VA? What tips do you have for hiring a VA? What I miss? I'm always learning from you guys as well. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video, and I will see you guys in the next video.